Well, we are towing out on day 5 of the Australian Club Class Nationals. Today looks like we're going to have a 3.5 hour task, which will be quite nice, and basically heading up to the north to Mount Capitar, then west out to Balata, south down to Emerald Hill. Yeah, 3.5 hour AATs. Queues are building out there at the moment. Just going via the weighing station, and Mr. West, old Bill Hatfield and Tony over there preparing up, and obviously the grid over there on our left. So yeah, we're first off today, and so's my group. So yeah, going to go over here. Plan is just to run the hills north, and then going to go to the Pilliga. After the Pilliga, we'll basically just figure out the time soak, hopefully get a high final glide, and then beat up the lake. That's sort of the intention. Anyway, I'm going to go put the glider in its place, and we'll get back to you somewhere along the line. Climbing up here pre-start now, just in a couple of knots, out in the blue at the moment for me. But if you have a look off to our right, then yeah, you can see the queues and everything that we're going to go flying into today. So yeah, looking like quite a nice little sky. 3.5 hour task, as I said before. Going to start at Alpha 2 today. Plan is basically just because there's a bit more queue this way, should be able to get high, drift into the circuit, head straight for the hills, get my first good climb in that area. So yeah, so that's the idea. We'll just keep mooching around at the moment. No points we want at the moment, so I'm just going to conserve energy, and then going to make my sprint shortly. So we'll get back to you en route. So yeah, pre-start still, but yeah, slightly above the clouds, I suppose. Not really wave or anything, just a high cloud base that we're under. So I'll try the upwind edge of the cloud in front of us, and yeah, try our luck. Phil Ritchie is on my right wingtip as we speak. So yeah, anyway, I'll just follow him around, I guess. He's a gun. We've been on task now for some time, but geez, it's been hard work. Just these clouds and big water sacks, really. The biggest cloud here I'm under now, climbing 4.7 knots. It's the last one before I sort of got into the danger area, really. So thankfully she's working for me. You can see above me she's quite dark. And yeah, some nice queues around, but yeah, they're not really working. I'm heading off on the nose now in the next direction. 4.9, still climbing nicely. Yeah, so as you can see, the sky's quite nice, but it's just not working the way I want it. So I think 4.5 knots is quite a good climb here at the moment. I'll stick this one to the top and continue northbound. We'll get back to you at some stage soon. Better get back to it. See ya. Finally climbing, just had a frustrating time, been below the ridge height just for a little bit. There's a few eagles over there, but unfortunately they were more curious than anything, so they weren't much help. Picked up probably 300 or 400 feet in just half a knot, and could make it then to the next paddock, I reckon. Now thankfully climbing 4.1 knots, doing 95 kilometers per hour to this point in time. So as you can see, it's quite mountainous around here. There's a few paddocks over there, of course, but couldn't make those. Climbing 4 knots still, and paddock on the nose is what I was going to try and do a straight in for. Anyway, I'm going to get back to it because I need to get up for a change. Haven't been above 5,000 for a long time. I'll talk to you all soon. Well, the flats. Well, the flats are really working much better today than the hills, that's for sure. I just had my first climb, it's 6 knots or so, and yeah, I had feel for a change. Pulled up, turned right, and away we went. The other queues just been really hard to work, hard to pick, and not sure about the total energy system in this thing. Anyway, we're on cruise now, just heading out there, as you can see. And yeah, seems to be quite a good line, I think. It's another 38 kilometers before I turn, and then hopefully yeah, missed any blue bits on the way home, and have a good run. Anyway, I'll get back to it, and I'll talk to you sometime shortly. Here we are for Master Crowhurst has just joined me in 7 knots. Just about to roll out now and heading for home. I'm 11 minutes overtime now, which is nice, and yeah, so should be a fairly easy run home, and hopefully finish on time with a fairly good speed. We'll get back to you later, and Jim might come to us a pass soon. Catch up. Just a beam narrabri at the moment, climbing in just 5.5 knots at the moment. It was as high as 6, but just trying to get high now before we start getting into the blue area. Jimbo's gone for the Pilligo. He reckons that might be worth a big deviation. I think he could be right. Just have to weigh my options up when I get to the top of the climb, I suppose. But at the moment I'm running 4 minutes over and doing a measly 95 kph. So anyway, going to keep climbing up in this bad boy, and we'll get back to you sometime shortly. See you later. Here we are, a final glide, approximately 40k up from home, I suppose. 7,500 feet, so 6.5 AGL. Looking like we're going to be 2 minutes over time at this stage, which is nice. Probably be a little bit closer once we get closer in, but yeah, didn't have a very good run today, but you know, enjoyed the flatland legs. They were quite interesting. Doing 92 at the moment, hopefully bring it up to about 96, 97 by the time we land. Anyway, I'll see you all on the ground. Back here at Lake Keepit now, just about to go put my logger in again, and yeah, fast final glide, got me in about 2 minutes over time. Did 96 to 97 kilometers per hour. Wind pilot's been wrong every day, so it's probably 99 to 100 maybe. So we'll just see what happens. I think I've been relatively slow for the day. That first leg really killed me. But then again, you know, if I had that problem, it probably means that everyone else had the problem. So who knows? Picked up some great time on the second leg, and halfway down the third, the flatlands are really pumping. Some 7 and 8 knot climbs there, as the Cambridge was saying, and the wind pilot backed it up. Unfortunately, the bats came on again. Had to finish with the garbled radio, and thankfully the mechanical vario fixed itself up. That was US for about 15 minutes or so, I suppose. Anyway, gonna go put this logger in now, and we'll get back to you whenever I get back to you. See ya. Oh, here we are with Vic, Caddy and Dave. We're at the finish line of the Lake Keepit Day 5 Nationals. There's another aircraft coming in now, so we'll be coming in over the lake.
And there's one way up.
Low, fast, and low and fast is about all you can say. The guy's gone slow, which is good. Ventus of some sort. Coming into land. I think we all know that we need to be out in the lake to get the specky shots. New duo of the Lake Keepit Soaring Club, just landing. We probably had a nice day out.
Peaky's taking his time coming back.
It's boring though.
It is. Boring for the crew, that's the problem. Jeez, he's on the tar.
Do you want to go?
Very nice.
Oh, put it back down.
Hey!
I'm sure I can keep flying if I pull back now.
There we go, here's another one coming in. We got, looks like a G29 again. Landing short from David Wilson. Grazer, David, grazer. So here we go, we've got old Bill Hatfield coming into the land here. He's done a long, fast, low level finish over across the lake. Looks like he probably enjoyed that. He's still cruising along. Billy boy, good finish.